Hey guys, Jessica here. I've been doing photography for 9 years now. I've had a lot of experiences. Some were good, some were not so good, some weren't even close to being good because they were bad. So we're gonna be talking about those bad things. What are the things I hate about photography? So without further ado, the things I hate about photography and being a photographer. Those are the same things, but I just had to be specific. Before we get into the list, you know what I don't hate? Making a website for my photography. Because today's sponsor is Squarespace. And they make making a beautiful website really simple to do. Especially for photographers, you guys know how important it is to have a beautiful looking website to attract clients, potential customers. You want to show off your work in the best way possible. They have so many amazing features that are very helpful for photographers. They have custom galleries, they have appointment scheduling. You can create your own store on Squarespace. They have so many beautiful templates to choose from. They have 24-hour customer support, so if you need any help with customizing your website or you find yourself and having a bit of trouble, there's always somebody to help you. So they really have a great, easy to use platform across the board. It's something that I always recommend to any photographer out there, or really any creative person out there who wants to start a website, who wants to put their products or their brand online. Check out squarespace.com. You guys will love it, I promise you. And you guys can start a free trial by going to squarespace.com. And when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/Jessica. Use my offer code Jessica for 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain. So check that out. All the information is going to be in the description. With that being said, let's get into the list. You guys, are you ready for this one? It's so expensive. That's literally what I wrote. It's expensive. Like, you literally can't even breathe without having to pay monthly. $19.99 specifically, to be specific. When you first buy a camera body, you're like, oh wow, okay, I got the body for like a deal. It was like $700. That's great, Sally. But how much is the lens? $2,000? Great. It's more than the camera body. Then you start putting two and two together, like, wow, this is it's really expensive. I'm gonna have to put a second mortgage on the home. Gotta sell my car, maybe a kidney. You're selling your organs to try to keep up with all the new lenses and upgrade every year because they come out with a new camera every year. Even the newest stuff, good luck buying the newest thing that just comes out. It's gonna cost like $4,000, okay? You think I upgraded yet? I haven't. Okay, I'm waiting for it to drop in price, which is probably not gonna happen for a while. And you wanna have a variety of lenses for certain events, for certain types of photography. So having just one lens maybe isn't even enough if you're going to be doing weddings, if you're going to be doing portraits. You need a couple of lenses in your bag. And not only that, you need accessories too. You need reflectors, extra batteries, extra chargers. You need flashes, lights, LED lights. Oh my God, I can go on and on and on. And all of this costs so much money. Like, extra battery, you don't think is that much? No, sweetie, it's like $100 for just the extra battery. And then you gotta get like the charger that you can plug into the wall. You gotta buy that separate. You think they include that in the box? They don't, okay? I would know because I paid extra to get that charger. That all of it adds up, you guys. So you take out that second mortgage, sell your kidneys. Don't sell both of them because I feel like you need one, at least one, right? I'm just joking. But sell organs if you need blood. Do they accept that? I don't know, maybe. But if it's gonna pay for the wall charger, I'm just joking. Don't take any of my advice for that. The next thing that I hate is that the file sizes are so large. Even if you're shooting on like a small RAW, it's still gonna be like 15 megabytes a picture, which, okay, let me put this into context for you guys. Like, if I'm shooting a wedding, most of the time, my files add up to like 60 gigabytes minimum if I'm shooting a wedding, okay? That's just one wedding. So imagine I'm shooting like 2 weddings every week. That's 120 gigabytes. I need an external hard drive for that. File sizes are so large. You need a computer with a lot of memory. You need a fast computer to be able to process those images, to look through them. And which leads me to my next point. You need a lot, and I mean a lot, of external hard drives. Oh, you thought I was joking? Okay, so let me tell you about these. So this one has literally one photo. I think I got my cat's baby pictures on this one. I can't can't even turn on my computer without it telling me there's no more space left. Okay, that's how bad it's gotten. And then you gotta just make room for the room that you know you don't have room for. So you basically never have any space. But that's the life. It's a lifestyle. If you're doing photography full time, you're gonna be best friends with the people who work at Best Buy, because you're gonna be going in there every weekend buying another 2 terabyte hard drive, 3 terabyte. 2 terabytes is gonna be nothing to you. You're gonna be like, oh, 2 terabyte, you got 5? That's not enough for me. I remember the days 1 terabyte, I could get by for like a week, and then after that, I need another hard drive. The next thing that I hate, everything is so heavy. Everything weighs 500 pounds. Lens wipe, 20 pounds. Lens cap, 75 pounds. Your camera body, your camera lens, the tripods, the light stands, your camera backpack. I don't even weigh that much. I'm not the Hulk walking around here with no problem. I struggle so much trying to hold my camera with one hand. The lens is always really heavy, and that's just one thing you got to get used to when you become a photographer. You got to carry around heavy backpacks and heavy gear and light stands and all that, and you just got to get used to it. And for me, you guys think I work out on the daily? I don't. You think I'm hitting up a gym? This is my gym. This job is my gym. I don't think it's really a form of working out, because I think it's doing more harm than good. I probably have like back problems, early arthritis, maybe neck issues in the future. I don't know, but I know that it's, the heavy camera gear is contributing to that. But again, it's just a part of the job. Good luck taking camera equipment to the airport, because you're going to pay $100 extra if you're trying to carry this little cloth in a bag. This is going to put you over the 50-pound limit, okay? Oh, and that's another thing that I hate. Going to the airport with camera gear. Ever traveled internationally with camera gear? You're a criminal, okay? I swear to God, I always get pulled to the side. They wipe down everything. They act like, oh, this is the first time they see a small camera. Oh, like, what's this? Oh, a lens cloth. Gotta test this, make sure there's nothing. We're just gonna put this through the x-ray machine a third time, okay, Jessica? Hope you don't mind being late to your 14-hour flight back to the United States. Do you mind if we crush this and then test the dust to make sure that there's nothing questionable? Okay, we're just gonna do it anyways. We're just gonna have a random dog spit on this so we can wipe it down and make sure nothing's in there. Hope you don't mind? Okay, great. Just stay there for another hour, just 1 more hour. Just to make sure. Everything being heavy, plus traveling with photography gear, you put it together and it makes a beautiful sandwich of dislike. Are you guys ready for this one? I'm going to say the P word. Do you know what it is? Permit. You need a permit to some places if you want to shoot, okay? If you see a nice garden, to regular people, oh, that's a nice garden, we should visit on Sunday, take the family. For photographers, we're thinking, hey, I could, shoot with the light next to those flowers. Oh, I can set up like a nice photo shoot here. But forget about it, because the nicer the place, the more rules it has, and the more likely you won't be able to shoot there. And you'll get in trouble if you try. And you'll probably need a permit that's like $8,000, and who can afford that, really? The nicer the place, the less likely you'll be able to shoot there for free. Or at all. If you're using an iPhone, which has billboard photo quality and 4K video, it's totally fine. If you're using anything other than that, you have to pay $1,000 or get kicked out. You get kicked out of a lot of places, and you get yelled at a lot. And I realized this over the years of photographing in different parts of the world, in different places, indoors, outdoors. I've also had people try to photobomb my photo shoot, try to put their arm around the model, try to interrupt our photo shoot. So I've literally had even passerbys just kind of interject themselves into the photo shoot. So you deal with a lot of that, and that's something that I really don't like. The thing that I hate the most is when people steal or take my image and literally use it in their campaign or their advertising without even contacting me, without paying me for the picture. It's happened so many times you won't even believe. I'll have people sending me screenshots of my photo being used in Facebook advertising, those ads you get on Facebook for contact lenses or lipstick or whatever. I'll literally see my picture there, and they would have usually they'll manipulate the colors and make it look like the photo used their product, when I literally did, we use Maybelline $2 lip gloss, but you're trying to advertise it to be $100 expensive designer lipstick. Sweetie, no, why are you lying to everybody? The last thing, people don't want to pay photographers. And that's the cold, hard truth. That's one thing you just have to accept when you start photography. You're gonna see a lot of people who just don't want to pay you, who don't value you, who, oh, they want you to work for exposure. That's the big thing. The highest form of currency is exposure. Oh yeah, no, you'll get so many followers. Oh, this is gonna go viral. Oh, you'll be so famous. You're gonna get so many jobs from this. Do you know how many times I've heard that? Yeah. I don't see anything. Most of the time, nothing happens, you guys. That's just one thing I hate. People almost expect it. Like, oh, I have 200,000 followers. You should want to do this for free. Actually, I don't, Billy, because I need to pay my electricity this month, okay? And my landlord doesn't take exposure, okay? What currency is that? Instagram? Facebook? No, they don't. They stopped taking that in 2005. It's funny because these influencers don't want to pay, but they're over here with their $5,000 designer purse and they get their nails done every day, but you can't pay me $10 to take pictures with, you know, of you on your wedding day that you're probably spending $60,000 plus on. I know they didn't give you the venue for free, and the food, come on. We know that catering is expensive these days, okay? That's a problem. Maybe get the press-on nails for an evening and maybe pay the photographer. So, wow, that's it. Wow, okay. So I guess we can end the video there. That wasn't too bad, right? Do you guys all still want to be photographers? And I'll be sure to make a video on the things I love about photography. All the wonderful things. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.